Whether you wear a cowboy hat or a farmer's cap, if you've got cattle, you pay your beef checkoff. But did you know that for every dollar invested, it returns a $5 bill? So get to know your checkoff, sponsor of this week's Samuelson Sez. This week it is show and tell time on Samuelson Sez. I'll explain this plate to you in a moment, but let me read the label. Simply entitled, An Empty Plate. That's what the Humane Society agenda promises. HSUS deceptively uses this name to fund a PETA-inspired anti-meat campaign. Don't be fooled. HSUS isn't your local animal shelter. HSUS cares about fundraising. Wisconsin farmers care about animals. Get the facts at www.humanewatch.org. A few weeks ago, when we talked about telling the agricultural story, and I heard from many of you saying, well, everybody has to be involved in telling the story of agriculture. We have to be positive, and we have to be innovative. Well, the folks in Wisconsin did this. The pork and dairy producers, corn and soybean producers, put this campaign together. And on February 23rd, this letter, along with the empty plate, was delivered to all of the state legislators in Wisconsin in an attempt to tell them that in the HSUS budget, only about 4% goes to local animal shelters. The rest goes to initiatives to, as they have stated, put animal agriculture out of business. Now, the reason that I mention this is it is one example of how you can be proactive, one example of how individuals can get involved in telling the story of agriculture. This could be an idea that you could use in your state. I highly recommend that you do, because it got my attention, and I'm grateful to the Wisconsin agricultural producers for the effort that they have put forth. Let's duplicate it. My thoughts on Samuelson Sez.